Hello, hello. We're playing some Rain Team today. First thoughts, two electric types means ground immunity is really good. If he leads Grimmsnarl, I can probably do a first turn sell up with Pelipper or Caledon because he might lead to Raptor too, so I could just Electro Shot into either of them. Put Swampert in the back for the ground immunity, and that might help with King Gambit a bit. Then we have things like Whimsicott with Tailwind. And do I want screens or do I want Trick Room? Well, he has Tailwind. I kind of have Tailwind. But like Grimmsnarl is not going out turn one. So I'd probably rather have Sinatra like be a healer and maybe Trick Room into the Tailwind rather than having my Pelipper do Tailwind. He doesn't have a lot of spread moves, so wide guard doesn't really get much value here. And I could have took Metagross to break his screens too. I don't know. I probably should have took Metagross, I think. Yeah, of course. Oh, I should have took Metagross turn one to avoid the attack down, but both my guys are special attackers, so it doesn't matter. So we expect him to. Oh, he doesn't really have a way into my guy. I think I'm gonna set up a turn one. I don't think he has a ground type, so I'm just gonna Electro Shot into that guy. Okay, he does that to my Tailwind. Oh, we just die. Yeah, we can't do that then. Without screens or something, I guess, but even screens make that tough. Alright, that's rough. Sinatra doesn't matter, so we just go Swampert and hope to do okay here. Now we have Swissom enabled. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta get him down, so I made the right choice at least to focus. If he protects, it's kind of awkward, but if he protects, he's kind of smart. Whimsicott. Okay, use close combat. And we die, so it's over. Swift Swim, Swampert can't outspeed this guy. Is there a reason he's fast? No. I'm gonna make my Swampert faster than next time. Nice. What? I used Rage Powder. Doesn't that bait all single target moves to me? Why is... That's annoying. He has Citrus Berry to live. Oh, the special attack down sucks. I don't expect to win though, so I just want to push the team. It's just chimp damage meant to help Whimsicott die and break the sash. Oh, and I got a burn. Kind of huge. He has a Copa Berry. Yeah, that saves him a bit. Ow. The burn definitely helped. What failed? Sucker Punch? Another rain stopped. I don't have a weather ball though. It's really awkward. Wow, this burn. Oh, and it heals, dude. That's actually it's kind of crazy. Maybe I should be focusing on the King Gambit more because he's super effective. But his burn and life orb means he's gonna die. He's correctly identifying the Snatcha. Too bad for you, buddy. I'm not gonna let him die that easily. I'll just keep healing. Oh, it's not enough to heal him. He knew that. Just not enough, yeah. Doing more damage is probably better because I need to kill and make it a 1v1 at the minimum. I mean, time is not their ally either, though. Darn. The burn should get him, though. If I had protect, it'd be so good. Oh shit, we live. Holy shit, we didn't lose this game. That's crazy. He avoided it. I would need Metagross with a fighting move to win here, so I'm seeing that opportunity there. Like, how can I not take Meteor Mash when it has a 20% chance of boosting my attack? Which is like, I'm gonna be spamming this a lot alongside Psychic Fangs. This is so awkward, though. So, like, I'm not gonna outspeed, the things that I'm worried about would be, like, Swampert, Swift Swim, with, like, a high horsepower and Earthquake. I'm not gonna outspeed that. Guard Chomps, I'm not gonna outspeed them. Who are some other common ground types? Fighting types I'm resistant against. Dark types are pretty slow. I think I should be adamant. Let's check out what Metagross Mega stats look like when it. Alright, this will be the best build. For that guy, the question is... You'll be my fighting type then. Alright, this team is about as good as I can make it, I think. I have Metagross and I have Ice Punch Swampert to deal with the dragon types. I'll use Arcaladon to be the fighting coverage on the team. Makes more sense. Sneasler, a lot of poison grass. So if he leads Charizard Garchomp, Charizard Incineroar, Charizard Venusaur, Charizard Whimsicott, he could lead any of those. Metagross needs to have Rain up to deal with any of that. That's kind of scary for him. Arcaladon won't have the rain to do his stuff. Maybe I need like a Grimmsnarl. And Swampert to bait out the any grass type moves. And then swap in Pelipper. It's so hyper offense. Arcaladon, I mean, I have Wave Crash Swampert to deal with Charizard, so I don't need Arcaladon. Um, Having a Steel typing, that'll be really good for the So I'm not worried about the well, I'm kind of worried about the Intimidate turn one, actually. I should have led Metagross and then Swampert switch in, probably. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, he didn't lead Incineroar. He led Fake Out, which I'm going to protect into anyway. Um... If I use Parting Shot, though, I can reset the rain. I have water in the back. Bait the Solar Beam. He's probably going to fake out the Grimmsnarl. Yeah, he fake out. Fake out's a really good way to deal with Grimmsnarl, right? We'll use a parting shot. If I switch in Pelipper, I'm gonna try to kill the Swampert or the Charizard here. Who did he put in? Incineroar? Should be okay. Oh, does he have White Herb? Did I just make a huge mistake? I really forgot about White Herb. I'm such a doofus. Yeah, it's White Herb. I'm so stupid. Alright, chalk it up to another misplay. I don't know. Grimmsnarl, it's a bit of a tougher lead then. I mean, Intimidate doesn't do anything there. All it does is pop the White Claw. So, like, Metagross is a better lead. By and large. But, like, Charizard gets outsped, right? Oh, he wants to reset the sunlight. Uh... Same old strategy. Goodbye, Grimmsnarl. Unfortunately, I couldn't get up shields because of fake out. I can't do Trick Room. I would need Sableye, I guess, as a better turn 1 to avoid fake out. I'll put Sableye in. It's probably just better for this team. So I have to rely less on Pelipper. The problem is Sableye doesn't get Prankster. Or does he get Prankster? I'll have to check. If he gets Prankster, he's fine. But I don't think he does. Live! He's alive! Now I can't switch out anymore. So I'm free to switch out my Pelipper. Well, I don't need to. Whimsicott. Oh, Sunny Day, that's right. And now suddenly I'm the one that's fucked because I didn't swap out Pelipper there and protect and play it safe. Darn, I should have scoped it out a bit more. It's kind of lost, but not completely lost. Oh, he avoided the attack. Never mind, it's completely lost. That's rough. There's no redeemable way out of that. That one turn kind of fucked me. Alright, we live and learn. This allows me to take care of physical threats like Staraptor to turn 1, which is pretty nice. Sableye Arcalodon. So that's his rain is Sableye. He has a Sinatra, Cineroar. He's got a lot of type coverage, so Arcalodon for King Gambit is good. And into the matchup, it's pretty good. He might go turn 1 Incineroar probably, anticipating like a Swampert setup. So I could probably just go Metagross to handle the shields turn 1. And what's a good follow up to that, or follow up alongside that? Arcalodon for the mirror. Is Arcalodon scared of anything like the fighting type King Gambit? But I'm not. He shouldn't be leading King Gambit ever. So we got those two. Pelipper gives me rain and can handle Incineroar. And handle Sinatra. So then I'm just worried. I have fairy coverage. I already have a Mega though. Sinatra is a ghost type without a ghost move. He only has. Do I still just want Swampert? And just not Mega Metagross, probably? Let's try this. Because I don't see point to bringing Sinatra. I mean, they could do Trick Room against me. And not having my own Sinatra could be really weird. But I'm going to try to use Pelipper to take care of it. So he did send out screens. He sent out a Teledon. So my lead should handle that. Doesn't do shit though, and is really bad because it has no effect. So this kind of sucks. We're gonna do that. No way he sets up rain turn 1, yeah. I mean, we're using special moves, so that's fine. He has Snarl? Interesting. Sinatra would be good for the HP gain, but now we go that. So that does a bit more. Hoping for an attack boost. No attack boost. I'm just gonna keep wailing on the Arcalodon. Next turn, I'll switch in my Pelipper. So we put in Sylveon, which will tank that a little bit better. Then we'll choose Sableye. So my Psychic Fangs actually does something now. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Good switch by him. Oh, I did on that guy, which helps. Good. Good shit. So I could protect and just waste a turn, or I could switch in my Pelipper. What are they using on me? Fire? And yeah, I'm fine to switch in Pelipper, I think. And then that gives him a free Electro Shot on the Sylveon to kill it. Pelipper will enable rain, so if the Flare Blitz is coming from Incineroar, it's going to do way less damage. And we get a critical hit on the fake out, less than ideal, but oh, we go first before the Sylveon. Get fucked. You're absolutely cooked, my man. If I'm faster, I could probably set up Tailwind too, and then just outpace him. I don't think I need to though. I feel like Tailwind's like such a chump thing on Pelipper. Not really worried about any spread moves. He should die. So, oh, he got his own Electro Shot. So I'm not faster. Is it a speed tie or is it because of my EVs? That makes sense to us. Oh well, Wave Crash Swampert still handles this, I think. The thing is, I don't think Tailwind would do anything unless I set up last turn, which I wouldn't have done. So like the only thing I can do is make my Arcalodon faster, right? So what am I worried about? I'm not that worried. Like being outsped sucks. The Arcalodon matchups. The special defense probably doesn't matter. Like, we're worried a lot more about like fighting moves. Like the Arcalodon matchup is kind of important, but not really that important. I copied these HP IVs. Let me see what another a second opinion is for the Arcalodon IVs. I don't even need to say for the mirror. The bulky assault vest tank. I don't have assault vest. That's crazy. The regular bulky assault vest one is 32 HP, 32 special, and then 2 special defense with a modest nature. Detect electro shot, flash cannon, Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse instead of Aura Sphere, and then Snarl or Aura Sphere. Snarl provides incredible utility by lowering the special attack of both opposing targets simultaneously, but Aura Sphere provides valuable coverage against enemy steel types like King Gambit. Okay, but we can't use both. Yeah, you don't really want to be protecting too much when this guy's out on the field. He needs to be like doing stuff. Protect's nice. Would I rather use a tailwind sweeper or a bulky attacker? Theoretically, I could run Sableye or and then with Whimsicott, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Do I leave the dragons to Swampert? And didn't I mean if I kept Ice Punch on here, I can probably leave this alone. Okay, this way I can lead like either Pelipper Metagross to set up like turn one Tailwinds. That only matters for a Caledon, really. If I set up turn one Tailwind and they try to switch in Sinatra, I should be able to blow that up with a Pelipper Whirlwind and anything out of our Caledon, like just a steel move would be fine. Flash Cannon. So let me set the team in the way that makes most sense. So leading Pelipper can be a good option, but it struggles into uh, it definitely struggles into any lightning attack, just insta pops it. So if he does turn one lightning, I need to swap in a Swampert immediately, which is fine. But I mean, it does still LM. That is a good setup because it enables rain into ground type immunity. So I'm basically not losing a turn. If he's really smart and he expects me to swap the Swampert in there because of the immunity, he might hit me with like a solar or some grass move. But we'll see how that goes. It might be a little bit too telegraphed. Metagross is a good lead with him, even if I don't mega it, because I can take down his screens. I'm immune to his intimidate. I'm a bit fast, and I have a chance to set up a turn one meteor mash into an attack boost and make this guy. If I get the attack boost, I might just like mega it and just send it. But that's a risky proposition because I don't get swift swim. And maybe I don't know if Metagross. So that Swampert and them both have coverage, even though I take them together a lot. I don't know how much I like that. I think, do I need Protect for like turn one Tailwinds? Or do I rely on my bulk and just try to do Meteor Mash and then send in like a bullet punch afterwards? Would I rather live or would I rather attack? Because if he dies, I switch in like Swift Swim Swampert and like go to town. Um, I'm not afraid of. The thing is, I'm not afraid of the ground move. The wide guard will be there to cover me. It's more about who I need to hit, I guess. So, spirit types and a lot of types solved by steel. Psychic cover most everything. That's not true at all, but so ice kind of deals with grass for Whimsicott, but fairy is meteor, so it doesn't matter. Um, who else do I see a lot of turn one? So like Sableye or like Incineroar, Grimmsnarl. So Grimmsnarl's handled by the steel. Incineroar is a dark type, so bugs, fairy. I don't have anything for that. Fighting. So fighting would be good to the dark Incineroar and um Sneasler. The fighting type is 4 times weak to psychic, so just a quick psychic fang should deal with him. Do I live a close combat? I don't think so. Arcaladon didn't live a close combat, and this guy is relatively the same defense with a little bit more HP. I'm not gonna run bullet punch, so I'm not gonna change my speed allocation. So that if I have tailwind, I pretty good. So the question is, do I keep ice punch and why? For dragons, I guess Garchomp leads. Ice punch would be really good. Dragonite leads. You don't see much of those, but you see them sometimes. The fighting type moves were good, but they didn't impress me that much. I don't need Brick Break. I mean, it could be cool to have like Brick Break and Psychic Fangs to cover both types and attack. Maybe. Like, I don't have a way to handle. I mean, normal types. Arcaladon, I guess, has one now. Tailwind is definitely needed to make sure they go first, but like normal types are like Kangaskhan are slow. Drampa might be slow, I think. Getting the charge shot to be more important. So typically I would love to go like Pelipper, Metagross, or so like Sableye, Metagross is good too because Can put up screens, can put up Will-O-Wisp on a like a Staraptor, or he has Prankster, so I could get the turn 2 Will-O-Wisp on the Staraptor after setting up screens and pretty much mitigate that. But maybe I should Will-O-Wisp first turn and then put up screens second turn so that because Sableye resists Fake Out. Like Metagross would protect turn 1, I think, in that case to resist the fighting move. So protect would be good there into the Will-O-Wisp, and then put up the screens. And then I don't think I need a Raid Dance there. I don't have Parting Shot, but I just would just switch on to Pelipper. I don't know. Difference between Grimmsnarl and Sableye is like tempo, because Grimmsnarl can put up screens turn 1 and then Parting Shot out. And so you save a turn while also doing a debuff to a priority target. Meanwhile, Sableye has to use a turn to set up and then a turn to Will-O-Wisp and then switches out. They're both Prankster, but the tempo advantage could be massive. The thing is that the attacking into Grimmsnarl is steel fighting probably most of the time. Pelipper resists the fighting. Nobody resists the steel. But even resists steel anyway. Steel does half into fire. Oh, I guess they balance steel to make it only do half into like water, fire, electro. Huh, steel does half into electric now? That's interesting. And steel does half into itself. So I could switch a medic. I could switch an Arcalodon, or I have to be careful with the Arcalodon or a Metagross into the if it's a steel type, I can switch in another steel type basically. I think I can make Grimmsnarl work. I think Sableye is good, but I'm not trying to break the core too much, so Pelipper should always be there anyway for wide guard coverage on like Arcalodon and Metagross or Swampert. Swampert from Machagacha, yeah. The problem is I just keep letting him die to dumb attacks. I don't think putting Protect would do anything over Weather Ball. I think he needs the coverage to be useful. His special attack is pretty good. Alright, let's go back to it. Let's try to hit Master Ball. It's currently 7:45 a.m. and I'm good to go. We have a Swampert team with a Hydreigon Sinancha Sableye extension. So the turn 1 punish with like a Sableye setup. A Dark Ghost. I don't really know. What are they afraid of over there? Hydreigon. So Metagross has a lot of ice coverage here on top of the steel doesn't do too much. The fairy typing's really good for all the dragons. I could lead like a Grimmsnarl Arcalodon in case they put rain out there, or lead their own Arcalodon. And then um, Maybe something like this. Like, I didn't take Pelipper, and I'm gonna see what happens, but like, is there a chance he doesn't take Pelipper? I'm curious to see how this goes. So he did lead the Sableye Caledon like I was predicting. So I'm gonna go Grimmsnarl to... So what does he have? Special Swampert. He has Hydreigon, which is special. He has Sinancho, which is special. I think we're just going to go on the offensive here. So he put up the Rain Dance that way. If I had Dragon Balls, I could have done more damage, probably. Went for the Grimmsnarl. He might switch out the Sableye for like Swampert, which is really scary. I know my Caledon's faster, so I'm just gonna use Parting Shot to knock his down, and then do one Electro Shot on him to do some damage. And I'm going to switch in my Swampert to get a counter into his Swampert. So I put up Light Screen, so Reflex not up yet, so I'm still doing full special normal attack. So that's fine. He could Will-O-Wisp my Swampert actually, so I might as well do a Protect turn there. Alright, now I get that. So our Caledon should be dead. Flash Cannon, that's fine. So I'm gonna protect the Swampert one turn for the Will-O-Wisp coming in, and then Aura Sphere to kill the Arcalodon. Oh, he protected? Okay, so we'll trade here. But that means next turn I can just attack with Swampert. So I correctly called the play. The leftovers is fine. He's still within kill range, I think. Because I used the Electro Shot. So I'll Wave Crash, Sableye, and then Aura Sphere, Caledon. Do I kill the Will-O-Wisp is the question. Does he have Focus Sash? He does. He just lived it on 1 HP? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It should be fine. Electro Shot doesn't do much into me. I have the speed advantage. It's just a free defense boost. We'll do this for a maximum setup. That works. He would just Sableye at 1%. Doesn't really do anything later. The rain stops. It's fine. When they take a little bit more damage, I'll switch him. I'm just gonna make sure this guy dies. Wow, the huge freeze there. Alright, 07 Swampert. Later. I brought this just in case. You have no mana. Oh, you have a Sableye though. Oh, he has the Sableye Rain Dance. That makes sense. Am I okay? I'm okay. If he used ice and froze me, I'd be more scared actually. Does he realize I didn't take Pelipper now and realize I didn't have any rain on my team? Wonder if he realizes that. This crazy guy, he didn't even play rain on his rain team. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, that's me. Would I make any changes based on this game? No, Grimmsnarl did fine. The opener was okay. Obviously, I can't do this against non-rain teams. But a rain team's so popular. Especially when they're running like Sableye. I don't know if they were running Pelipper. They probably were, but... Garchompster, Raptor, and Cinnamorosa. So we have a double Intimidate lead. We have an Electros, Mega, so Swampert's kind of scared there. But the ground immunity is nice. High horsepower doesn't work. How do we handle electric type without ground immunity, right? Maybe just like Caledon. So Metagross is definitely good here into a lot of his team. The fighting type for the dark would be our Caledon would be good there. Who's gonna handle the Staraptor, right? It's gonna be Metagross. So I'm probably going to turn one Grimmsnarl, Archaludon, or Metagross with Archaludon on the back, and then Pelipper. Yeah. Like Sinatra could be okay here. The ghost typing into dark makes it pretty bad if they have any ghost type or dark type moves, which they'll have at least one. I don't know. I'll see how this goes. I could have definitely. I need the Metagross for Sylveon. Well, I have our Caledon too. I don't need that. Yeah. I don't know. Pretty balanced team. I think my four are correct. He will let Electros and the Grimmsnarl. So the Electros is what I don't really have an answer into right now. Definitely going to go Light Screen. Just gonna Mega. What's this good into? Let's just do Psychic Fangs into Electros. Like, he's not gonna not put up screens, right? Turn one. But he's got Prankster, so he's gonna go first. So I'm gonna put up my screens to deal with your special and make my guy bulkier. Because Metagross loves screens. Okay, use Reflect, yep. I guess it'll still block the attack. But I'll put up Light Screen. And Psychic Fangs. Good damage. Flamethrower. That's annoying. But Light Screen doing work. So now I just do another Psychic Fang. Or maybe he just switches out. I'd be pretty embarrassed too if I was him. I'm not worried about reflect. Parting shot doesn't want to do anything on Caledon. Could be set up. Yeah, of course he's going to protect. That's what I was hoping for. So I'll use parting shot. Oh, he can still parting. I can't hit the parting shot, but he can hit me. I think it's fine though. Just another reason why I should switch. So this is a Bahamut, which is Garchomp. So now I'm going to pivot into my rain team pretty much. So the parting shot misses. He gets a meteor mash, which is good. Rough skin. Oh, the parting shot doesn't go off now. So he's definitely gonna earthquake on other guy. Switching our Caledon on the earthquake. He doesn't have any climate control, so I just get a free. It's a bit much. One more. Now I can probably safely set up Tailwind, actually. Oh, he's gonna kill my my Pelipper with his Electros, actually. I should have got the Electros off the field first. Let's predict the Pelipper. Oh, no, 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 I need to turn off the protect. No, I'm so dumb. I need to kill the Electros. Ah, it's so annoying. Whatever, I'll do it this turn. I'm so mad at myself. I'll just parting shot. Did he predict it? Get off the field. Now I can safely tailwind. I should live both of these easy. And I can wide guard. Oh no! No, I have to. Whatever. I don't get the tailwind. I mean, that Garchomp is cooked. Everybody on my team can take care of that guy. Do I kill? Yes or no? No way. Wide guard did nothing. I don't lose, but it's definitely a misplay. I could have swapped that off into maybe Metagross. Do I leave Grimmsnarl? Oh, he took care of it for me. He's not even Dragon Claw. He has Rock Slide, so he's gone. Small misplays do not lead to a loss. Master Ball. Time for a cinematic. Let's go. How do you do the title stuff? Alright. I feel pretty happy, but we do one more for the road. He doesn't have our Caledon. He just says Sableye, Sinatra with a Raichu, who's Mega, and then a King Gambit. So our Caledon for the fighting type for King Gambit. Sableye turn 1, so no Intimidate or anything. Pelipper or Caledon could be a good lead into this team with a Swampert in the back to give the ground immunity and handle their people. Maybe I just want Sinatra in the back then for their Swampert and stuff, or... Our Caledon goes down. I don't have a way to deal with their King Gambit, but let's see how it goes. I can definitely burn him with Sinatra too, like I did last. But he's super effective in the Sinatra, so it's a bad matchup. He sent out Raichu and Sableye. Does he have a fighting type move for Caledon? Okay, so he definitely... Second verse, same as the first. Some damage better than no damage. The Will-O-Wisp comes out. I could have. I don't know. It was pretty inevitable. I can heal the chip damage for sure, though. Nice damage. Oh, that makes sense. I've never seen it disable those so far. Oh wait, why did I not switch out? He's just gonna kill him. I'm so stupid. Oh, he lives. He dies though, the burn, yeah. And all the damage is useless. Okay, yeah, that was dumb. Duh, of course he's putting Sinatra in there to kill you, my dude. Stop thinking aggro and take this more seriously. Now I don't have a switch out for Raichu, which is a pain. Even if you switch in Raichu, that'll do more damage. I could have put up Tailwind too. Bro! This Sableye is just so annoying. I don't think he can do much about my... Huh. Trying to keep my stat boost. No, Sableye's gone. They don't have anything to control him that much. He does have Focus Blast though. So stupid. GG. Let me out. I probably need to be switching around a lot more. We'll try one more. I know I can do it. Did he have a lot of special attackers? Raichu. Sun team with Trick Room and Sylveon for fairy coverage. So a lot of Metagross value. What am I doing turn 1 against Charizard? Probably a Wave Crash. So we can just lead Metagross. Is he gonna lead Incineroar? He might. So what we can do is we can do like Metagross. Not Swampert. Grimmsnow. I don't know. I just go turn 1, but if he megas, he gets the rain advantage and then I lose. So I could switch in Pelipper on the Grimmsnow. I'd rather have like, I don't want to do it last second, but I wish I did maybe Arcaludon Grimmsnarl lead, and then Swampert Pelipper in the back. Would have been better. Okay, he led Trick Room, which is an issue. I don't have a Trick Room answer. Ah, that's a problem against Swift Swim. Oh, it's so cooked. I don't have a way to win this. Trick Room turn 1. I don't have a proper answer for. I don't have Fake Out to delay the Trick Room. So we get to turn 1. What do you use? Parting Shot? And then, yeah, he just dies. Obviously he's gonna lead like Charizard, so I don't know why I led Metagross. Even Basculin would have been enough. Even if I was faster, turn 1 with Pelipper Swampert start. I mean, would the attack down really matter that much? But then he could just evolve and then I would be stuck. So it should have been like Swampert Pelipper. The setup is obvious. Yeah, you would shoot Charizard. Fuck, I have to kill the Trick Room. I mean, Torkoal dies too. Oh, Grimmsnarl can I use Parting Shot? Because of what the Giraffe Rig did, or what? I mean... It still works. Excuse me? Swift Swim? Excuse me? Oh, is Trick Room up? Wait, so why could I not use Parting Shot and then I could... did he also put Trick Room up? Fuck. Okay, so we're telegraphing Oh god, it's so cooked. Oh. Oh, I have Wide Guard. No. That makes it easier. Trick Room was not up because he didn't lose it. His was still going last. I don't know, it's so weird. Yeah. I think my team is fine. Just gotta play better. Blaziken team with a King Gambit, Baskia Legion, a lot of physical attackers, Sylveon. Hmm. So Grimmsnarl's a pretty good lead. Sinatra for coverage. I need my rain setter. He's not gonna lead Sinatra. I need how Caldon deal with the King Gambit. Which I don't know if he even deals with the King Gambit per se. I guess with screens there's a good chance. Sylveon could be a problem though. Without Metagross. Who do you lead? He did leave Sinatra. Interesting. So he's just going full Tailwind? Or full... So definitely still put up... He walls both of these guys pretty well. Mega Aerodactyl. Oh, it's a Rage Powder turn 1. I don't have Sinatra, do I? He's gonna switch out Sinatra, right? It's just not doing anything? Yeah. There's the Sylveon. Howie. Damn. That's gonna hurt. The special attack down might keep me alive. Yeah, of course it does. Now it pops Citrus. Defense Rose. Now we get bulky. We have wide guard for both of their attacks. What do you got now? I guess like Pelipper is another answer to Sylveon because of wide guard. We don't need Metagross to answer the typing. King Gambit? That's why we have that. Nothing. My defense is stacks on stacks, buddy. Oh, wide guard doesn't work now. That's a problem. Oh, he lived. Oh my gosh. Light screen power. Get him, buddy. Keep. Alright, I'm obviously just gonna protect him this turn. Protecting there didn't do much, I guess. If I attacked the other one with it, maybe I would have been fine. Detect. Is he gonna heal, I guess? So our Caledon goes first. He did use Trick Room. I'm just gonna bank on the wide guard. If he uses the hyper beam, then he's paused for a turn. I should still be fine. Yeah, unfortunately. Time to just kill this guy. That'll work. Try to kill at least one of them. Oh, he avoided it? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, we both avoided it? And we lived? Oh my god. Oh my god, what a turn. That's the most crazy. That is one of the craziest turns I've ever seen of all time. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The Sinatra should have been dead, avoided it. I should have been dead, avoided both. And his Hyper Beam killed. Wow. That's so crazy unlucky for him. I need to get better around Trick Room and Tailwind stuff. Blaziken, Gyarados, Intimidate turn 1, Farafrig, another Sylveon, King Gambit. So for Trick Room we need Sinatra. For Fairy we want Pelipper. The turn 1 Intimidate like sucks, but we can Grimmsnarl a Caladon into Pelipper to kill the Gyarados, and then we'll probably be able to Mega Metagross to kill. If they put up Trick Room, we can rotate into... So basically it's Grimmsnarl or Caladon for pressure on Gyarados. And then the Trick Room lead. So if they go that, physical, physical, special, physical, special, special. So we'll see who the core of their team is going to be. I think I wall Sylveon with Pelipper so I can just do a Reflect as the priority. Yeah, Raichu, Gyarados. Okay. So here, we don't have ground unfortunately for Raichu, so I don't really have a way to deal with that now. I'm more worried about Raichu's damage. Shit, I didn't really pay attention to what happened. Don't hit me with a thunder move. That's what it is. Okay, he didn't expect that. Did you assume my last mon is Swampert and that's why I gave up? Very interesting. Caldon Sableye, so it's this rain team with Sableye, Sinatra, Staraptor. So if I was him, I'd probably lead like Sableye, Staraptor, so I'll probably lead definitely Metagross. I can probably use my advantageous typing to take out the Staraptor with the Grimmsnarl support. And then Pelipper and maybe I'll just go with these two in the back. He has a Sableye and Pelipper. He has two Rain Setters. If he chooses not to use it, I'll be surprised. So he went Swampert Sableye. So I assume he's gonna Rain Dance turn 1. If he wants Swampert. Or maybe he doesn't even feel like he needs it. So I'll put Reflect for his Swampert damage. He did use Rain Dance. So now I can Parting Shot that Swampert on my... Oh, it's a one-shot? I could have protected. Mono, mono. Well, I wasted my Metagross. I should have took the Sinatcha instead of Metagross. He's faster than me. Doesn't bode well. But he takes the damage. Okay. I don't even know if this kills. They're probably gonna kill my Calydon, honestly. Damn, it doesn't kill. Oh, I should have focused. I shouldn't have protected then. I did nothing that turn, essentially. Because he's faster than me. Yeah, I could have won if I got him down that turn. I misplayed left and right. Maybe if it was Dragon Pulse, it would have actually killed. Oh, 07. He still has another Mon. Lamau. Total destruction. Metagross, Torkoal, Sun Team, Trick Room, Pelipper, Wind Controller. With a Blastoise and a Sinatcha. So Pelipper for control, Sinatcha for... I don't need that for any of them. They have no Intimidate Mons, turn 1. Maybe something like this. So basically I have Grimmsnarl turn 1 to set up screens and parting and get out and do that. I have Sinatcha turn 1 for Trick Room shenanigans. And helping set up screens. I guess I have to do a double switch to get rain in. Or I can parting shot into Swampert if he has rain. So we go for grab Blastoise, which is good because I can do special damage and then Trick Room it. So I have to punish turn 1 if he goes for it. And he obviously does special damage. So I'll put up a light screen. I don't think his Blastoise is doing anything to anybody. But if he Trick Rooms next turn, I can just Trick Room too. Mega Blastoise, interesting. Cannon Man! Okay. So Sableye could have countered that. So he did use Trick Room. Alright, so Trick Room. Light Screen. The thing is, I can't go Pelipper. So obviously he wants to keep the Blastoise as his main carry, so I'm just gonna parting shot that to nerf it a little bit. Sinatcha can heal it, but she's not doing any damage per se. So I cannot switch in Swampert into Sinatcha, so I have to swap in Pelipper. Okay, so we did that, so that makes it easy on me too. That thing is so annoying. Oh, it has a Shadow Ball for reverse coverage. So it's gonna Shadow Ball into that slot so I can get... The thing is he's gonna Trick Room. He's not gonna let me set up the rain team now. I'm just gonna predict his Trick Room. And I'm going to hard swap into Pelipper now. I might kill Pelipper. Nice, I got a burn. Later. Might as well do damage while he can't do much to me. Now that Frigorop done his thing, he doesn't do much on the field anymore. Oh, he has Helping Hand. Not much, but... Both my guys resist. Oh, it's a AoE, so I can just wide guard that. Easy. He's so cooked though, he doesn't do any damage. Later, guy. Alright, we got time for one more LG. Raichu, Baskia, Legion, probably adaptability, not Swift Swim. So he has a Prankster, Tailwind Setter, Garchomp, Floette. Bryce doesn't have like a Charizard on this team instead of Raichu. But there's the Mega Floette and the Goldango. So I would really like a fast Swift Swim Swampert into most of his team. Turn 1, if he gets the... I'm not really afraid of anybody, like, if I lead this, I think. And if he swaps in, like, Floette or them. Maybe honestly just like the core for Sinatcha, like... is okay, but I could take Sinatcha instead of Metagross, but then Metagross does better with the fairy types. But then I have too many main characters, I think. I'll have that for the Trick Room just in case. Well, I'm gonna do my own Pelipper for Tailwind probably. And then Sinatcha does pretty bad to most of the matchups, yeah. So I'm leading Pelipper, Swampert. Look at those heart eyes. We led Rodango with Gold Shield, that's good. Unfortunately, I do not have Earthquake, which I should probably put back. I assume his Raichu is going to be swapped out though, honestly. Wide guard the... Make it rain. And then high horsepower. I'm just gonna make sure the Raichu can't fuck me, because I can wide guard the other one. Okay, he didn't switch out, so I did the right play. If he swapped out, it would have felt dumber, but I doubt he has a flying type to swap into. Right, he doesn't have Charizard, which would be a bad choice anyway if I just wave crash. But I do go high horsepower. And I have wide guard for the Goldango. If the Goldango uses Calm Mind, that would be unfortunate. So we'll get rid of him. That way my Pelipper is a bit safer. He did nasty plot, yeah. So I should have tailwinded, I guess. Gotta go for that guy. Shadow Ball. Fuck! That sucks. My wide guard has just been totally outplayed. No, no, I didn't mean to switch in. I just wanted to, oh. Fighting type is completely stunned. I'm just gonna guess. Hope for the best. Yeah, so assume I'm an Electro Shot or something. I'm not. He's gonna Shadow Ball into both. So I'm gonna get a free Hurricane. He does have Focus Sash, of course. If I had spread coverage, it'd be better. Nasty Plot Shadow Ball is bad for all my Pokemon. I'm so fucked. The Encore from Whimsicott. Yeah, he's just a menace. Alright, GG, man. We'll wrap up on this one. It's a tough loss, but we're learning. Goldango, turn 1, Nasty Plot needs to be accounted for in the equation here. So... Raichu is definitely killing Pelipper. Maybe it's fine for Pelipper to die there. Maybe he just switches out. Because he wide guarded, he didn't have to. Once he sets up rain, he can dip. But without Swampert in the back to switch to, I don't really have a good swap. I guess Metagross should be fine into that. But we'll see next time. Grimmsnarl. Sinatcha. Making money. Alright, see you on the next one for more Pokemon Champions action. Peace.